Yes, sir. Y'all see, man, we got some old Nexpo. We going down this rabbit hole, man. We got disturbing things from around the internet, volume 1. What from this next one, man?
So yeah, we going down the rabbit hole. So this will be volume 1, and we gonna do volume 2. Let us know in the comment section y'all want us to keep doing it now.
We got so many.
Yeah, we gonna keep doing it.
Good videos, man. So y'all tap in, subscribe to the channel if y'all are new, and let's get into it. Snack up and kick back. Y'all already know how we do a kickback game. Let's get it.
Back in November, I mentioned that I was discontinuing my Unnerving YouTube channels and Unnerving YouTube videos mini-series to a mixed response. I told you guys not to worry, and that's because what you're about to watch is its direct and far improved replacement. Welcome to episode 1 of Disturbing Things from Around the Internet. This is essentially a one-stop shop for creepy finds that I might have stumbled upon recently while browsing online. We'll dive into not only creepy things from YouTube, but from all over the net as well. Today, we're going to dive into 5 hand-picked and disturbing finds from the internet.
Oh, the Hawaii missile scare.
It's gonna be some creepy stuff, huh?
You know it.
The recent Hawaii missile scare is one of the most unsettling real-life occurrences to happen in a long time. Back in my Unnerving YouTube videos series, I included an entry about an emergency alert and how disturbing they sound. This is essentially that, but this time, it was for real. Hawaii's residents went into a state of panic following this broadcast, and there were all sorts of goodbyes being given due to the anticipation of all of their lives possibly being wiped out as time ticks closer and closer to the missile's estimated time of arrival, which was said to be just minutes from when the alert went live.
Minutes?
Fortunately, this entire fiasco merely turned out to be a false alarm. The footage that residents took during the situation, however, is entirely disturbing. Take a look at some of it.
Missile threat to Hawaii. A missile may impact on land or sea within minutes. This is not a drill. If you are indoors, stay indoors. If you are outdoors, seek immediate shelter in a building.
If you're watching this video, that means I didn't make it. Because of the missile that's coming towards Hawaii. I just fired the last hole, and I just hit this shiznick out of my ball. So, I love you all, but I'm playing golf. It's the last thing I'm gonna do.
That's crazy.
Right.
This is not a drill. If you are indoors, stay indoors. If you are outdoors, seek immediate shelter in a building.
It's not a
Remain
drill.
indoors well away from windows. If you are driving,
And stop it, but like, what if something like that come across the TV? You know, right, like
That's-
right now,
you
or
can't just- yeah,
on
you
your
just
phone,
regular.
and it say take cover.
It's not a
It's
drill.
not a drill. The missile coming towards you,
In
or
a
coming
minute, man.
in minutes. What would you do? What would be your last thing that you do? Would you eat something? Would you go try to do something? Go
I think
somewhere?
I just close my eyes and just try to. I ain't know, bro.
Yeah, that's scary.
Can't call everybody.
Right.
remain indoors well away from windows. If you are driving, pull safely to the side of the road and seek shelter in a building or lay on the floor. We will announce when the threat has ended. This is not...
The sheer terror that comes with an emergency alert, coupled with the idea that these residents believed that they only had a few more minutes to live, really puts things into perspective here. Hawaii is such an isolated state, and if there ever truly were an event like this that were to happen, these people would have absolutely nowhere to go.
Damn.
Nowhere. That's sad and scary.
Yeah, definitely.
This YouTube video showed up in my recommended feed a few months back, and I've seen it a couple of times since then. It involves a family's venture as a tornado rips through their house. It opens with the husband filming a tornado a short distance away, and after a few seconds, it's evident that the storm is moving straight towards them. He then proceeds with his wife to the closet under the stairs, and the terror that follows is much, much more real than anything out of a horror movie. Look at this.
Ooh, that's scary.
That damn tornado big.
Holy shit. Alright, I gotta go. I'm coming, honey. Shit, breathe down. God damn, it's bad. I see. Oh my God.
Damn. Damn, that happened that fast when we came in.
Right.
We got that.
No, not yet. Oh. Oh my God. Our house is freaking destroyed, Josie. Oh my God. Where's Autumn? Oh, I've never seen anything like it.
Damn.
Oh shit.
You saw live though. Damn.
Have anybody in the comment section been in any natural disaster?
Yeah.
I have never been through a tornado before.
Never.
So,
hope
I
not
know
this
that has been
time.
scary. But like you say, I'm glad it's still living. Because, that could have turned out to be
Oh yeah.
worse.
House can be replaced.
Yeah.
The way that they kept their composure after an event like that is absolutely mind-boggling, and if that were me, I don't think I'd be able to stay that calm.
Me either.
Exactly.
The sounds of the tornado alone are enough to put a horrific image into our minds, and the aftermath of their home is nothing short of grim and depressing. This video isn't anything like a movie. It's genuine and unfiltered, and I can only hope that this family successfully recovered. No matter what kind of storm it is, this really is something that can happen to any of us. At any time.
True.
That's definitely true.
So we have more hurricanes and stuff our way.
Right.
So that's crazy too.
This is another Facebook post that went live on October 3rd. A user by the name of Terry made a post asking people if they heard the eerie radio broadcast that went live on nearly every station in Louisiana. She claimed that she couldn't find anything on the news regarding the matter, and that after reaching out to other individuals who posted videos of the same thing, determined that this was happening all over the US. This is what they heard.
What?
That sounds crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it sounds like a distorted voice naming off states, and
Right.
hearing it obviously raises alarm. Allegedly, according to radio broadcast stations, this was an emergency alert test that was sent out, and apparently this happens all the time. The stations claim that it's due to a difference in sampling rate from the raw broadcast to the radio station. If they're out of sync, it causes creepy distortion like you just heard. This is, of course, what the radio stations claim. What was actually being broadcasted, however, is to be determined.
It's like you never know. That's what they claim. But you just imagine you driving, listening to radio, you jamming, going somewhere, about to go to work, about to get some groceries, and then that distorted stuff coming in.
Deep, just crazy, yeah.
Yeah. What would y'all do in that situation?
Yeah. Some people would cut the whole radio off.
This was a very interesting thing to follow. Back in 2015, a Reddit post was made in the conspiracy subreddit by a user claiming that they lived very close to a supposed daycare that had an extremely strange look to it, and in all 5 years of them living there, have never seen a kid arrive or leave. As expected, this struck interest in Redditors, and people started throwing in suggestions for what it could be. Some claimed that it could be a money laundering center, while others suggested that it could be used for child trafficking. There was also, of course, a group that believed that this was simply a real daycare and that there's nothing more to see. Things got interesting though when one user named Deathship commented this: "I'm going to advise you guys to stop looking into this place." This just drove the interest in the building up even more. After looking into Deathship's background, they came to the consensus that he's potentially just a troll trying to scare people. However, that doesn't discount the other comments left by users claiming the same thing that the original poster did: that they live in the area and have never seen a kid come in or out in years. They also went to the Funtime Kids Care website and described it as being super sketchy and plain, with a bunch of stock images and a phone number. When people decided to call it, they were either sent a voicemail or a lady would answer in a very eerie tone before hanging up on them. One other user claimed that it's indeed a real daycare and that there used to be a mail carrier for that neighborhood. However, one part of their response was a little strange. They said that it is in fact full of kids, but every single time that they deliver mail, no matter the time of day, it would always be nap time. Pretty strange stuff,
Right.
but that's not even the end of it. People took to Google Maps Street View to check out the place, and they determined that the windows to the daycare had been covered up for years and have hardly ever changed. One of the few instances of somebody being outside of the building is one snapshot that a user caught where someone is out in the backyard for some reason or another. This led to even more speculation, prompting people to check out the place in person, which quickly became a large problem. One Redditor claimed that they traveled to visit the daycare, and at night, when they got a glimpse inside, they saw nothing but a chair aimed at a TV, showing surveillance footage of another room. Of course, many other people visited the daycare, even during, quote, operating hours, to try to get a peek into their windows. This led to another large issue in itself regarding grown adults trespassing on a private property to peek into a window of a supposed daycare with supposed children. People even began taking photos of the few children that they saw outside the place. This inevitably led to an even larger issue, so police began to monitor the place and Redditors were urged to stay away. One person managed to get pictures of the inside, and it seemed pretty ordinary. After doing even more digging on the place, Redditors dug up the owner's name, and it's rumored that the building owner purchased the daycare for his mother to give her something to do with her time. Allegedly, she's been running the daycare for years, even though they have multiple violations on their state record. This is, of course, speculation and determinations from Reddit, so take these with a grain of salt. All in all, the general consensus is that this is indeed a normal daycare. A strange, eerie, and creepy one, but a daycare nonetheless. We just dove into 5 disturbing things from around the internet. I hope you guys enjoyed the concept of this, and if you have anything that you'd like me to look into, no matter what it is, for a future...
Those were disturbing.
Definitely. I don't know. I wouldn't send my child to that daycare.
Oh no, the windows all covered up, no natural light. They can't see nothing outside.
Right.
Then how they got the TV or something set up in the room.
And they say no matter what time of day it is, that when they deliver the mail, the kids always at nap time.
It's always nap time. So nobody can never see, you never see no kids.
You never see no kids. Like, dude, what the parents are saying, like, I just want to know more
Right, so
about it.
When you take a child into the daycare, you don't see no other kids or
Right.
nothing. Or do
And
they
you
have
like reports of the kids saying something to their parents, like, yeah, we get, you know, like.
Yeah, I wonder if they had a room like on that movie, like They Clone Tyrone. Mm-hmm. Have like sounds like kids in there and playing or something when you can't see them when you bring your child. I don't know.
I don't know, but they took a picture and they got 2 kids look like they're walking inside. Like, what's really going on inside that daycare?
Something going on, fishy.
I don't know.
Something going
allegedly,
on,
so.
man. Allegedly. But I was Nexpo disturbing things from around the internet, volume 1. We're gonna go to volume 2, volume 3.
Volume 4, volume.
If y'all enjoy
whatever.
it, let us know. Let us know,
Exactly.
y'all. Get
Let
down in
us
the
know.
comments. Like the video up,
Because
man.
we'll be
share
right
it.
there in the comment section with y'all.
We right there with y'all, man. We family. You know, we kickback gang over here, man. Snack up and everything, man. Hope y'all have a great day, a great night, wherever y'all may be. Check out the rest of the videos. Y'all free, man. We catch y'all next one.
Catch y'all next one.